Hello aspirants, welcome back to India for IAS. This is Manjunath Mudhu. In this video, we are going to study about Mount Ruang, then why it is in news, the location of Mount Ruang, why it erupted, then the volcanic ash produced by Mount Ruang and its probable impact or possible impacts on climate and weather, then what is stratovolcano, followed by one film practice question. So this topic can be studied under, this topic falls under GS1 paper geography part, GS1 paper geography part, that is physical geography. So within physical geography we can study this topic under volcanoes. So this topic is important for both prelims and mains. From prelims perspective, the questions may come from the type of volcano and why it recently erupted, its location on the world map. Whereas coming to the mains, so mains, the questions may come from linking it to plate tectonics and explaining the phenomena of volcanic eruption because of the movement of convergent plate boundary. Recently, Mount Ruang was in news because of its powerful volcanic eruption. So this Mount Ruang, it is located in Indonesia. So because of this powerful volcanic eruption, the volcanic gases that are produced because of the eruption, they reach the atmospheric second layer, that is stratosphere, so which is located tens of thousands of feet above the ground. In addition to volcanic gases, ash plumes are also ejected. So these ash plumes, they reach the 65,000 feet in the air. So that is up to stratosphere. So there is a probability of this volcanic eruption impacting the weather and climate for both short term and long term. Coming to the day-to-day weather conditions near Mount Ruang, it is significantly affecting the day-to-day weather conditions. Now we will briefly study about Mount Ruang. So Mount Ruang, it is a stratovolcano located in Indonesia's Sulawesi, so that is North Sulawesi province. So here we can see the location of the Mount Ruang. So it is located in Sulawesi, North Sulawesi province of Indonesia. So coming to the nearby geographic features, so Indian Ocean is located in the southern part of the Indonesia. Then to the east we have Papua New Guinea islands. Then to the west we have Malaysia. In the north we have Philippines. So the Jakarta is located towards the northeast of Mount Ruang. The summit of the Mount Ruang partially contains a lava dome. So this lava dome reaches 725 meters height. The geology of the Mount Ruang is, so it is partially filled with lava dome and it also contains the pyroclastic flows. The Mount Ruang is also part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, where the most of the volcanoes and earthquake can be seen because of the convergent boundary plate movements. The plates that are converging in this region are Eurasian plate, Pacific plate, and Indo-Australian plate. So, because of the convergence of these three plates, the stratovolcanoes formed in Indonesia's Mount Ruang. Now we will discuss about the volcanic ash produced by Mount Ruang eruption and its impact on weather and climate of the region. So the volcanic ash, it consists of crushed up solids like rocks, minerals, and glass, along with gases. Along with the solid particles, it also contains the gases like such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, and sulfur dioxide. This is the composition of the volcanic ash produced by the eruption of Mount Ruang. So the collision of the solid particles which are in the eruption so generates static electricity in the atmosphere. So this creates the intense lightning displays during volcanic eruptions. In addition to lightning, the dense ash near the surface affects the air quality and it causes the temporary cooling by blocking the sunlight. Once eruption ceases, ash starts to settle, but windy conditions can lift the ash back into the atmosphere. So this ash, it provides the condensation nuclei to the water droplets. So it intensifies the formation of the storm clouds, which produce rain and lightning. And one of the interesting feature of the volcanic eruption is that some of the gases which are released in the eruption, like sulfur dioxide and water vapor, they reach the stratosphere above the troposphere where weather occurs. In the stratosphere, the sulfur dioxide and water vapor, they combine to form sulfuric acid aerosols. This sulfuric acid aerosol reflect the sunlight and This helps in the cooling the Earth's surface. This cooling effect, it can last up to 3 years if more gas enters into the stratosphere. For example, in the year 1991, the eruption of Mount Pinatubo in Philippines released a large amount of sulfur dioxide. So this caused the global temperature to decrease about at least 1 year. In the same way, the Mount Ruang's recent eruption also released a significant amount of sulfur dioxide, but the quantity is less compared to the Mount Pinatubo. And this eruption is also has the potential to decrease the global temperature for at least 6 months. So this is all about the Mount Ruang. It's a recent eruption and its geographical location, and a brief study about the plate tectonics behind the eruption of Mount Ruang. While studying Mount Ruang, we came to know that Mount Ruang is a stratovolcano. So now we will discuss briefly about what is stratovolcano. So what are the features of the stratovolcano? Before we study stratovolcano, so aspirants, please comment the different types of volcano. Stratovolcano is a type of volcano. It is characterized by its tall, steep, and cone-shaped structure. So here we can see the volcano is tall and it is steep, and the structure is cone type structure. Unlike flat shield volcanoes, stratovolcanoes have higher peaks. Coming to the location and characteristics of the stratovolcano, they typically found above the subduction zones, where one plate is subjecting beneath the another plate in the convergence plate boundary. So they typically found in subduction zones. Often they are part of the large volcanic regions like Pacific Ring of Fire. So these stratovolcanoes, they are known for eruption of andesite and dacite, cooler and more viscous lavas compared to the basalt. So this viscous lavas produced by the eruption of stratovolcanoes, this leads to the high gas pressures, resulting in frequent explosive eruptions. So this typically composed of approximately equal parts of lava and pyroclastic material. This layering of lava and pyroclastic material gives the stratovolcanoes their composite structure. So stratovolcanoes are composite in their structure. So they have different vents, different layers of the volcanic material deposited on them. So in this way they build on themselves. They are often also called as composite volcanoes due to these characteristics. If we look into the summits of the stratovolcanoes, usually we can find a small crater. So this crater may contain water, ice, or volcanic dome during the periods of relative inactivity. In the following image, we can find a typical stratovolcano. So it has a vent and the crater is also located here. So this connects to the magma chamber with a passage. Then we can find the lava flowing here. Then we have lava dome located here. Then pyroclastic density current. Then the eruptions from the volcano, so which contains ash and other pyroclastic material. So this ash which is carried in the atmosphere because of the prevailing wind. So this induces acid rain. So these are the brief features of the stratovolcano. So based on the topic that we have discussed so far, that is Mount Ruang and stratovolcano. So here we have provided one prelims practice question. Go through the question and comment your answer. The answer and detailed explanation for this question is available in the PDF handout, which you can download by joining the Telegram channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, happy learning.